Here's Daniel Sedin working it on the left wing. Couldn't center it. McLean plays it around the boards. Jovanovski traps. Sends a bouncing shot. They score! They're giving it to Henrik Sedin, who will score his first NHL goal in a rather strange way.
And out and makes a great save. Canucks keep the pressure on. Another shot from McLean. Henrik centers it. Daniels there. Bouncing puck. Still loose. Henrik Sedin scores. All kinds of pressure by the line of the Sedin twins and Trent Platt.
It's pretty good, and he had a back surgery the summer after, and it was tough for a couple of years. I mean,
Poland and the big shot of Adrian Aucoin. They like to get that slap shot going.
You see that the San Jose Sharks have 4 shorthanded goals of their own. Here's Olin to Adrian Aucoin. Traffic in front. They score! Both Sedin and Klatt. Henrik and Klatt in front, creating traffic, and they beat Nabokov.
I think we changed that the first couple of years. I think at the time where we changed, I mean, we just went out there and said we're going to have fun. We're going to play a game. If it.
You know, the Vancouver Canucks have lost 63% of their goals the last 3 games that they played. But Sedin fights through and wins this one. It goes stick to stick on the point shot, and Barron just filters it through the net, and some shabby defensive coverage by the Edmonton Oilers leaves Henrik Sedin wide open in front.
11 even strength goals this season, and he really needs to step up tonight. Here's Trent Platt right off a draw, trying to get loose to take a shot and score. Henrik Sedin. Trent Platt did the spade work, and Henrik Sedin finished off. Vancouver has a 1-0 lead.
Henrik Sedin was trying to make to himself, Tom, off the back of the net, and it almost worked.
It used to be a lot easier when there was more of a curvature in the nets, when they're more like an M shape. You can do that and get the puck back. It's a little more difficult the way it is now.
Wrap around, pretty goal. Henrik Sedin made that look easy. Henrik Sedin scoring with just over 3 minutes remaining, and it is 3.
And a new unit is on, centered by Henrik Sedin. He wins the draw to Matthias Olin. Backs up the setup. Now takes the shot, but his block bounces through. Brashear to Henrik. He scores! Henrik Sedin with a power play goal. Vancouver leads 3-1. Not sure that he knows it yet. Goaltender's up for the extra attacker. Trevor Linden with a Chicago penalty coming up. Hammers the shot. Stopped by Tebow. The rebound. Morrison scores!
Backhand, forehand, they're both there. Look at that. They both could have had it. Wouldn't have mattered, and it was Henrik Sedin. Yep.
Grabbed by Kabina, carried to the boards. Crossbow in for the puck. Bertuzzi. Taken down by Crossbow. Daniel Sedin sends it over the crossbar. A shot is saved by Alderville. They score! Henrik Sedin finished it off.
And Nashville has a 1-0 lead and will be energized because of it. Here's Marcus Naslund. Circles the attacking zone. Henrik Sedin's in front. Tipped it. Rebound. Scores! Henrik Sedin from Marcus Naslund quickly ties the game 1-1.
Well, there's exactly what the Canucks needed.
The likes of Trevor Linden, also Brashear is gone. You're bringing a Havlich. What is the read on this team right now?
Well, you know, Brian Burke put a lot of
Scored by Sedin. Sedin able to get the loose puck. Makes the pretty move, and this game is tied at 1. One of the first things Brian.
Montreal, so they get the extra attacker out there, which means an empty net to shoot at for the Canucks. Sedin gets it ahead, and Henrik Sedin with a gift, and that will pierce any faint Montreal comeback hopes, making it 5-2.
But that whole play was made possible.
Olin will get to it first in his own zone. He can't clear. Jason Smith dumped it in, but it's picked off. And Henrik Sedin comes away. He has Bertuzzi with him. Bertuzzi couldn't get a good shot, but Sedin scores! Bertuzzi, in trying to shoot at it, go off his stick right to Henrik Sedin, and a wide open net makes it 1-0 Vancouver.
Platt is with him. Hesh broke his stick. Daniel in front. So is Trent Platt, and he has to go to the puck to get control. Go to the corner to get control. Daniel Sedin to Henrik. The wraparound, he scores! Henrik Sedin beats Tommy Salo. It's 2-2 in Vancouver.
Both the bench and the people on the ice have got to be a little bit more awake than that.
Here's Helmer for the Canucks, and a blocker saved by Novakov. Bertuzzi follows and scores!
I think Bertuzzi has really come into his own, especially since he was reunited with Naslund and Morrison. I think that's a turning point this season.
Here he is again, a centering pass, and they score. It's a 5-0 game as Henrik Sedin set up by Todd Bertuzzi. Centering pass, little chance for the shot, deflected wide. Warner to Daniel Sedin. Bookberger in retribution perhaps of an earlier hit went after Daniel, but here's LaChance with a shot, he scores! LaChance took the shot, Henrik Sedin was in front, and Vancouver leads 2-0. Henrik Sedin sweeps back behind the net. Olin. Castles on the fly. Henrik goes to the front of the net. The pass. Henrik shoots. Scores! Tic-tac-toe. Castles. Daniel. Henrik. 1-0 Vancouver.
Flips it back to the net. Trinka lost the battle with Henrik Sedin. Out front for Warner, and Shields comes up with a big save. Now they're ruling it's in. A delayed reaction, they're ruling it's in.
Well, everyone had stopped play.
15 seconds ago in the power play. It's been all Vancouver with his man advantage. Pass behind the net to Bertuzzi. He's got Henrik Sedin out in front. Gets it to him. He shoots. He scores! And the Canucks have a 2-1 lead.
Well, certainly just a matter of time from the way the Vancouver Canucks have been controlling things.
And a huge game at the tail end of this road trip on Wednesday night in Edmonton, which as of today officially will be on television. Henrik Sedin scores. And it's a 2-goal Vancouver lead again.
41-year-old been one of the best players on the ice. Now McCarty unable to get control at center. Here's Henrik Sedin. Warner drives to the net. Daniel also shot, scores! Henrik Sedin has scored, beating Hasek, and the Vancouver Canucks have taken the lead in the series. And Warner stirring things up with the Sedins. Another hit by Warner as the puck comes out to the Vancouver line. Barron redirects. Sedin buried. Henrik in. Scores! Daniel Sedin took the hit. Henrik Sedin takes the shot. Follow. And he missed the target there. On a nice chance. Now late stages of this power play. Linden back to Jovanovski. There's the shot. They score! Henrik Sedin has his second.
Features Naslund, Bertuzzi, Morrison, Jovanovski, and Henrik Sedin. Here's Brendan Morrison, takes a shot, scores! Now as it deflected in front, it went through Bertuzzi and Naslund on the way to the net. Vancouver with a power play goal has a 1-0 lead. Jovanovski along the boards for Daniel Sedin. Platt is parked in front of the net. Salo sneaking in off the left side towards the goal. Daniel, Henrik to Platt. They score! Henrik Sedin! With 17 seconds to go in the first period, Vancouver's power play has given them a 2-0 lead.
235-pounder, number 44. He'll plant himself in front of the net. Naslund. Playmaker now working with the puck, and the puck comes off somebody and goes behind Caron as Sedin shot the puck. It carried, I think, off a Penguin player, maybe Bergevin, and in the net, and the Canucks get a power play goal, and they lead 1-0.
Line tonight, so that's 26 in 2 games. for Naslund, Morrison, and Bertuzzi. Henrik Sedin takes the shot, and he scores! 8-0 Vancouver. Each by Merrick Malik got him the puck. What frantic action all of a sudden here in the third period. 8 minutes in. Here come the Canucks, 4-on-2. Jovanovski, Henrik Sedin, wrap around, he scores! What a goal! It's a one-goal game.
They keep it in. Roberts went after it in front of the net, and the shot didn't get through to him from McGillney. Here's Bertuzzi. Gets over the line. A beautiful play by Bertuzzi. Score! What a play! And the goal by Henrik Sedin ties the game. But Vancouver kept coming. 3 great passes, and Henrik Sedin has tied this one.
Trying to get it out front now, up top, Salo. Daniel Sedin thinks about it. Thinks again, shot, deflected in front, they score! Henrik Sedin tapped the rebound, and it's 3-1 Vancouver. Trying to skate onto it, there's Jackman. Platt works him over. Now Sedin up against Mellanby. Puck comes loose from McKinnis, giveaway. Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin! And we're tied at 1.
It looks like that the Game 6 of Minnesota and Vancouver, if it turns out to be the only game that'll air on Wednesday night. And here are the Canucks at the side of the net. Henrik Sedin hammers it home to make it 6-2 and give this crowd finally something to cheer about.
Rising slap shot, that went over top of the goal. Henrik Sedin gets the puck to the far boards. Virtue there, tips it to center to Daniel. Could be a 3-on-2 for Vancouver if they hurry. Daniel moves in, centers the puck. Henrik cutting in on goal, goes to the backhand, scores! Oh, what a beauty! Henrik Sedin makes it 2-1 Vancouver.
You can play in this league if you move the puck and score like this. Marcus Naslund with the pass, toss for the big rebound, they score! Henrik Sedin!
Plays it back to center. Cheestoff collects it, rifles it ahead. Holmquist, long wrist shot. Rebound off of the chest of Cloutier, but again, the Canucks collect it here. They are 2-on-0. Sedin in, shot, score! And that's Henrik Sedin.
From the blue line, Allen to Daniel. He shoots into a crowd and hit his brother. Daniel Sedin goes to the puck. Jovanovski, who's had a wild shift, fires the puck, it hit his skate. Centering pass, they score! Henrik Sedin! Henrik gets the goal, and the game is tied 2-2.
Fake in off him, and that's what Babcock was talking about. Here's Henrik Sedin back. Nifty move! Oh, what a goal! Henrik Sedin! As nice a goal as he scored in the National Hockey League.
Roman Hammerlick around the boards and out. Daniel Sedin bounces the puck in. Todd Bertuzzi gets away from Hammerlick, passing in front. They score! Henrik Sedin! And Vancouver's tied the game. What an unbelievable game this has turned into.
Niedermayer's pass kicked on back to the outside. It's sent on to Daniel Sedin. Daniel tried around behind for Keane, wanted to work it to the front. Daniel Sedin threw it in front. Henrik Sedin scores! 1:11 into the first period. It's 1-0 Vancouver, and it looked easy.
Got through it, hit the screen in front of the net. May look like he hurt his knee on the play, went down, but he got back up. Brad May along the boards for Daniel Sedin to Henrik all alone, he scores! Henrik Sedin gives Vancouver a 3-1 lead.
And Brad May's going to get an assist on this.
Here's Henrik to Daniel again. Right to Olin, who has scored in the last 2 games. Daniel in, Henrik side in front, they score! A big shot, and the Canucks regain the lead. equalizer with 1:15 left in Clark's Minor. Canucks 0 for 5 on the night. Oland across and a blast scores!
Takes a shot, didn't get through. Bertuzzi's knocked down, and there's going to be a Detroit penalty. Salo quickly over to Mattias Ohlund. The extra attackers on the ice. Side of the net, they score! Henrik Sedin set up by Mattias Ohlund with the goaltender out for the extra attacker, and Vancouver takes a 2-1 lead.
What's a hook and what's a hold and what's interference?
Power play 6 for the Vancouver Canucks. Sedin, right side, fires, tipped in front, he scores! Sedin to Sedin. Nice tip.
Canucks continue to pressure the puck down low. Avs got it away, though. Tanguay is the one who actually dug it free. Lyles clears, picked off by Daniel Sedin. 3-on-1 down low. And a save, and the rebound popped in. And in it went, and the Canucks have tied this game at 5:41. For a breaking Alex Tanguay, but Hanson Carter turned that one away. Carter puts it down low, but Breeze Bois right there. Now the puck spins into the corner. Daniel Sedin, shot's gone. Daniel and Henrik Sedin doing what they do so well, and the Canucks take a 3-2 lead.
Got defenseman Luke Richardson. Carter keeps the puck in. Daniel Sedin to Anson Carter. Finds Salo moving up. Salo's cross-ice pass. Oh, what a goal. Henrik Sedin finished it. It's 3-2 Vancouver. Carter heads for the front of the net. Spacek wraps up Daniel, so Carter has to come in for the puck. This will just eat up some time, and the Canucks are okay with that. Carter wrap around, they score! Henrik Sedin! They've tried that play a few times, finally successful, and some breathing room for Vancouver. It's 3-1 and the goal by Henrik.
Tees it up, but that's deflected wide as Henrik Sedin got a stick on that. Sedin plays it back to Baumgartner for Salo, fires, that shot deflected, Breeze block, and Henrik, they score! Henrik Sedin at the side of the net, and Vancouver leads 2-1.
Ottawa wins the draw. But Vancouver has the puck. Daniel Sedin trying to pull away. Hasek's way out. Henrik shoots. He scores! Henrik Sedin into an open net.
So far for the Vancouver Canucks.
Riesener, short-handed center the puck, but Daniel Sedin comes away with it. Up he goes for Henrik. Henrik Sedin in score!
Pietro allowed those 4 goals on 8 shots and had the benefit of help from goalposts twice. Once an open net, and Henrik Sedin scores, and again Islander turnovers in their own end. Dublowitz had barely gotten his mask on.
Like reaching around with the blocker hand to pick it up.
Canucks win the draw. The Sedin line under the power play. Baumgartner to Daniel. Henrik has gone to the front of the net. Carter off to the side. Ohlund with the shot. Rebound. Henrik scores. And Vancouver has reestablished its 2-goal lead. The Sedin line strikes its 4-2 Canucks. Bertuzzi and Ohlund is the last scoring play at 12:15. A power play goal that makes the score 4-0 Vancouver. Here's Anson Carter. Centering pass. Daniel Sedin couldn't get a shot. Now a backhander. Henrik scores.
That's enough for Jose Theodore right there.
Yep.
Because Merritt cut him off. Remember that Merritt didn't do that in the game in Minnesota to Brian Ralston?
He scored right off the face-off. The Canucks. Sedin to Sedin, and it is 3-1. That goal comes in a 4-on-4.
Down at the goal light, the goal judge turned the light on.
Home field advantage.
Henrik Sedin to Anson Carter. Daniel Sedin stops. Henrik Sedin shoots, scores!
Wow.
The Sedins on a pretty passing play. And Vancouver has a 3-1 lead. Morrison to the net. Henrik tipped the puck. Anderson's trying to stop the play, and he can't get a hold of the puck. Anson Carter. Henrik Sedin heads to the net. He scores! Out of the corner to the net with 3 seconds left in the power play, and it's game on again. Hawks 4, Vancouver 3. Vancouver needs a good swing shift here to get some momentum back. Maybe the Sedins will provide it for him. Here's Daniel. Henrik's in front to the blue line. Kevin Bieksa tip. Henrik scores! That'll work as a swing shift. 2-1 Vancouver on Henrik Sedin's goal.
When it comes to offense, it is changing, mind you, but
they're sure tough, though.
They're tough when they are hard on the puck.
Here's Henrik Sedin, gets to the net, second chance, he scores! Take that, Finland.
Good to see him right back out there. Carter's got it in the corner. Given a bump by Pronger. Henrik to Daniel. Carter's out in front. Bouncing puck. Great save. Rollison. Rebound to Henrik Sedin. He scores. Rollison made one save. Couldn't make the second. It's 2-0 Vancouver.
2-on-2 with Pyatt. Now it's a 2-on-3 as Henrik scores. A bouncing shot. Leads in the right wing corner for Henrik. Pyatt goes to the front. Puck is centered. Knocked away by the goaltender Boucher. Now Henrik scores.
Salo and Cologne with the Sedins and Marcus Naslund. Henrik looked around and realized he had room. Puck's knocked away, but Marcus Naslund gets it. Turns, shoots, Hasek the save. Rebound, Henrik scores! And the Vancouver Canucks have tied the game 1-1 on a power play goal by Henrik Sedin. Here's a 2-on-1 chance. Lundmark, Salians looked offside. And a slap shot goes wide, and here comes Daniel with Henrik. 2-on-1. Daniel, Henrik scores! The Twins team up again, and it's 2-1 Vancouver.
21 goals for Naslund at this point a year ago. No goals on the power play in the last 16. Here's a 2-on-1. The Sedins. Henrik scores!
Daniel comes out of that scrum with the puck to the blue line. Rory Fitzpatrick. Back to Daniel. Pyatt's gone to the front of the net. Slap pass. Tip right on. They score. There's a backhand shot by Daniel Sedin, and Kiprusoff forced to make a save. That's only the 4th shot on goal. Daniel Sedin. Henrik got spun around. Salo from the blue line. Tip. Henrik Sedin scores. And after being outshot 12-4, working against Taylor Pyatt. Kurt Sauer. Can't get the puck out. Olin kept it to the front of the net. Henrik Sedin's got one now. And that's typical of the way this game. McLaren in the slot. The pass from Marlowe went across the top of the blue. Bieksa. Breakaway pass. Henrik Sedin to win the game. He scores! A second whack at it by Henrik Sedin got the puck across the goal line, and Vancouver's won in overtime 2-1. Watching that one very closely, John. A couple of times St. Louis got behind 2 goals, and it became a very entertaining game because they had to open it up. Here's Henrik Sedin. What a move! He scores! A spinorama to get open, and Henrik Sedin is giving the Canucks what the doctor ordered, a 1-0 lead. Well, I don't... Off the post! Daniel Sedin put one off the post. Here's Henrik Sedin. On his backhand, had the puck poked away. Matthias Olin. Daniel Sedin to Henrik. He scores! Henrik Sedin! Henrik Sedin from Daniel Sedin, and Vancouver has won this marathon opening game 5-4 over the Dallas Stars. Olin shoots off the heel of his stick wide. Henrik Sedin pushed off the puck by Nordstrom, but he gave the puck away to Daniel Sedin. He's watched by Robida. The centering pass. Henrik shoots. He scores! back into the right point. There's Daniel. Here's pass to Kevin Bieksa. Henrik's in front of the net. Bieksa slips a check. The puck comes out front. They score!
Jim, you talked about the Sedins, and there they are again.
Yeah. Kessler jumps in to help the Sedins. Alexander Edler. Kessler, Daniel, Henrik scores!
The boards, and now because Ryan Smith's line came out, they went right back.
Here's Bister off the wing. Theodore makes the save. Puck pops loose. Henrik Sedin scores!
Now they're going to argue it was a high stick.
This will have to be reviewed.
Henrik's back. Okay, now does he make contact there? It's above the crossbar there, but when he makes contact, it looks like it's below. And to me, that would be a goal. And pointed in the net, and it is a goal.
For Henrik, just got the puck away from Sauer. Daniel again. With the puck on a string, he leaves it for Henrik. To Daniel, scores! An own goal. Henrik Sedin had it deflected off the defenseman. Vancouver wins it 2-1.
The brother Henrik. Now it's Naslund steaming in on Eriksson, feeds it across. There's Huselius, loses the puck, rebound, scores.
Willie Mitchell, Lucas Krajcek. To the net, that didn't make it. Went off the bodies in front. Mason Raymond to Krajcek. There's a tap in for Henrik Sedin, and Vancouver's on the board. A rebound off Evgeny Nabokov, and the easiest goal ever for number 33. It's a 3-1 game. There's Henrik Sedin. To Daniel Sedin. Salo. Marcus Naslund. Daniel Sedin to Henrik, he scores! Had a man in front that time, and Henrik Sedin gets the power play goal that puts Vancouver in front 4-3. Jay McKee fires a shot that hit Taylor Pyatt, and he's going to stay with it, although he's stinging in the ankle. Here's Daniel Sedin. Pyatt to the net. Daniel to Henrik. Tipped in, and he scores! Had to fall through and make sure it got across the line, but Henrik and Daniel up
to the point. Salo angled one in behind to Pyatt. Daniel moves to the side of the goal. Comes across now to Salo. He's got that great shot. Hotchkiss, they score! Couldn't control the rebound as Salo let it rip, and Henrik Sedin buried it. It's 2-1, Vancouver on the board.
Daniel, Aaron Miller shooting wide of the net. Not much of a threat. Edler also off the mark. Miller into the corner. Daniel to Henrik. Shot, score! That hit something that is way toward the net. Went upstairs, and it's 1-1.
Henrik Sedin behind the Florida net. Daniel now at the goal line. Gets around Weiss. Sedin turns, shoots, saved by Vokoun. Naslund throws it in front, shot, score! Henrik Sedin. He and his brother Daniel have each scored tonight, and the Canucks reclaim the lead at 2-1.
Haven't shown a lot of signs that they're ready to pick it up. Sammy Salo at the right point. Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, Marcus Naslund in front. Mason Raymond, the left point man. Salo takes the shot. Like you say, through, they score!
For McDonald, back of the goal. Danny McDonald now back to Boyes. 12 to go in the third. And a shot right in front. McDonald off his leg and wide. And the Canucks will clear it. And that'll go into the empty net.
Now Daniel Sedin's pass blocked by Hansel. It came to the line. Salo sends it back in deep. Now it comes to Daniel Sedin. Good stop there by Briscoe. Rebound, score! Henrik Sedin picked it up and went top shelf, and Vancouver has a 1-0 lead.
You know what the call was or how it occurred, but 2 minutes, okay, you kill it off because you're a team that's going to stick together.
Here's Daniel Sedin with a drive save. Rebound, score! Batted right out of the air. And past Briscoe.
Daniel Sedin now. Henrik on the wing. Daniel right in. Shot, save. Henrik.
Drop pass.
Versteeg stripped to the puck. And that could set up a 3-on-2 if the Canucks hurry. Henriksen on the left wing. Centering pass, score! I don't know if Bernier tipped it. He waved at it, and it beat Huet through the legs, I think. Henrik throwing it to the front. Bernier was there, and it's 4-2.
First one Vancouver's got. In back of the net, they score! Off the draw! And in behind, Daniel to Henrik, and it's 2-1. Bieksa turned back into him. Pavel Demitra for the Canucks. For Henrik Sedin, he's got Daniel going. Daniel will shoot it. Saved by Osgood. Rebound! They score! Boy, Daniel Sedin off Osgood. Pinball right to Henrik, and it's in the back of the net.
Down to the line and in. Henrik cuts back. Henrik in front. Kerber gets the panel down and makes the save. Ottawa giving up chances here. Foligno can't get it out all alone. Henrik cuts back.
And here's Edler with a shot. That went wide. Bieksa hustles over to hold the puck in. 30 seconds to go in the first penalty. Here's Bieksa with a drive. Deflected. Loose at the side. They score! Henrik Sedin on the two-man advantage, and the Canucks tie the game in 1. Left point pass, Edler. Long shot off the glove of Lettinen and wide of the goal. Daniel from behind the net now. In front, Henrik scores! His second of the game. And the Canucks take their first lead. It's 2-1.
Bieksa right point, fires wide of the net. Matt Sundin tried to bunt it out of the air and knock it home. Saved by Mason. Here, a shot from the wing and scores! It's a power play goal. Henrik Sedin from the right circle.
Along the boards, Henrik ahead to his brother Daniel all by himself. Here comes Hyatt now joining the rush. A backhand pass to Henrik. Back to Daniel. A shot in traffic. They score on the deflection.
As I mentioned in my recent blog at PhoenixCoyotes.com, take care of your own business. Don't just worry about the out-of-town scoreboard. As Salo with a long shot that's picked up in front. Score! Loose puck. Henrik Sedin knocks it home.
Salo takes the loose puck. Takes his time and now sends it off the boards. Burrows is hoping to pick that one up. He does. He's 2-on-1 with Daniel Sedin. Burrows centers. Daniel to Henrik. He scores! Phillips under pressure, drops off for Volchenko. Around for Heatley. Tied up by Bieksa. Now the puck thrown back. Here's Daniel Sedin. Great move, center, score! Daniel to Henrik, and it's 2-0 Vancouver.
Kevin Bieksa with a nice play to pinch, and look at that move by Daniel Sedin.
Knocked down, and Kessler will start out for Vancouver. Left wing feed, Dimitra's in. Kessler more to the net, takes the pass. Centers, Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin! That's how the Canucks answer. It's 3-2. Here's Brown. That one squirts free to the near side. Daniel, home run bomb. And here's Henrik in. Cuts inside. Now spins again. He scores! Henrik Sedin! 2 goals in 30 seconds.
They don't sit right next to each other all the time, and well, they can fool us by doing that too as well.
Alain Vigneault was talking earlier this year. Here is a great chance in front, and they score! Henrik makes it 3-0.
Here's Daniel Sedin moving in. One of the 2 power play goals the Canucks have scored. Now Bieksa from the right point. In front, they score! Henrik on the redirect. Bieksa with a slap pass, and the Canucks are 3 for 4 on the power play, leading 3-1. Ott now. Centers the puck. Quick shot by Lettinen, stopped by Luongo. They try to jam the puck in front. Henrik Sedin brings it out of danger, slides it towards the empty net. He scores! His second goal and 3rd point of the night, and the Canucks take a 5-2 lead. Had room, top corner there. Here's Henrik Sedin again. Dimitra knocked that one down. Kessler gets the loose puck. Back to Willie Mitchell. He lets it go. Wide rebound. Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin took the ricochet, and the Canucks have tied the game in 1. Puck squirts in front. Gabbert to Koivu, and he couldn't make contact. Canucks break back the other way. Daniel Sedin to the middle. Leaves. Henrik shoots. He scores! Henrik Sedin in overtime. 2-1 Canucks win, and they're into first place in the Northwest Division.
Well, they were a completely different team. Oh, that one got through. Henrik Sedin got a little help. It's 2-1.
Yeah, this is a seeing eye shot.
None of them able to beat Luongo. Jokinen. Pass picked off. Burrows to Henrik, to Daniel, back to Henrik on the backhand, cuts to the forehand, he scores!
The other night.
Solani last night, although the Ducks had plenty to play for. Anyway, overtime underway here. Sedin's on the ice. Henrik in front, deflected in! Didn't we just see that?
Yeah, Scott Hannon.
Henrik Sedin just banked it in. The Canucks hit the century mark and win 1-0 in overtime on the day they clinch the Northwest title.
McDonald tips the puck back in, and 6 attackers go after it. Luongo pushed the puck to Salo. Up the boards to Kessler. Into the middle of the ice. Henrik Sedin with an open net. Seals the deal.
I mean, that's his mobility just in full display there. Jumping in offensively, and then once the play's gone, the ability to recover.
Here's Steve Bernier. Daniel Sedin to Henrik, he scores! Henrik Sedin, Daniel Sedin, that was tipped before it got to him. Hjalmarsson saved the day. Henrik, his pass comes through to Edler, fanned on the shot. Sundin, and the Sedin score. Henrik Sedin. Now Boland had stepped out of the penalty box. Is that a 5-on-4 goal?
And then go after Eager. You got to go after their small, skilled guys and let them know it's going to be a long, hard series. You're going to have to fight through it every time.
Alexander Edler, side of the net. Happy Boland with a wonderful save on Henrik. It's in. Looked like he had it, and Henrik Sedin had it slide barely across the goal line. 3-0 Vancouver.
Daniel to the blue line. Bieksa long shot, big rebound. Burrows is after it. They score! Henrik Sedin.
Oh, this is the defense pairing that Ken Hitchcock wants out against the Sedins.
Daniel feeds it back to Salo. Now Daniel Sedin works his way in through traffic, fires, rebound, loose score! Henrik Sedin! Penguins are changing. In comes Henrik Sedin. All alone. Henrik Sedin scores! What a goal!
Ehrhoff hustles to hold that puck in. Now Samuelsson wrists it on goal. Scores!
Henrik Sedin.
Henrik Sedin in front. Might have tipped it. And it's 2-0 Vancouver.
Michael Samuelsson, we talked about that wrist shot of his and the funny curve.
Here's Christian Ehrhoff. Lead pass out of the reach of Soroka. Canucks hold the puck in. Bieksa with a blast. That changed direction. It went off the outside of the post. Now a chance in front for Henrik. He scores! 30 seconds into the game. And Henrik Sedin beats Osgood through the legs to make it 1-0. Kessler fighting for it. It comes to Edler on the left side. 40 seconds ago in the first penalty. Here's Henrik, scores! His second of the game. It's 4-4, and the Canucks are still on the power play.
Henrik Sedin backhands it out again. Alex Burrows taps it to Sedin. Empty net. Back to Henrik, and it's 4-1. Vancouver.
Chris, there are little plays that
Burrows and Henrik Sedin. And Burrows drops for Henrik. He shoots, he scores! Short-handed goal, Henrik Sedin, and the Canucks lead 3-1.
Nick Schultz has been struggling, according to all reports. And
Mitchell takes his pass and delivers the puck down into the St. Louis zone. Kessler steals from the goaltender. Centers. Henrik, backhander, scores! Henrik Sedin, 62 seconds into the third, has the Canucks on the board.
The general managers are talking about
Mason Raymond. He's been hot with 5 goals in the last 7. Tipping it right on. It's Kessler to the goalpost. They score. Henrik Sedin sweeps it up. And a great centering attempt by Mason Raymond to the stick of Kessler off the post and in. And he can't solve Luongo.
That's more of what the Avalanche need to do. They had a good net presence in front of Roberto Luongo.
Big pressure and they score! Crashing the net. Henrik at the half wall. Saucer pass to the point. Edler pass to Henrik and he scores his first career hat trick. Henrik Sedin on a one-timer on the power play. And it's 6-2 Vancouver.
Hansen by himself with the Canucks changing, takes his time waiting for help, finds Burrows, centers, Henrik scores! The poise of Alex Burrows, and the Canucks have their first lead.
Well, how about the play by Jannik Hansen? Sure, Samuelsson can't control it.
Edler with a long shot, rebound, Henrik scores! A face-off win and a rebound goal, and the Canucks lead 2-1.
Face-offs at the end of the second period were 31-16.
Salo back to get it. Still no even strength shots for Vancouver, but here comes a chance. Across it goes. Scores! Just like that. Henrik's tied it.
In terms of top Kevin Kline moments, are you going Dave or Fish Called Wanda?
I like Dave, but Fish Called Wanda was a much different sort of movie.
Henrik scores! Daniel set him up, and it's a 3-point night for the Twins and a 4-0 lead for Vancouver.
Steve Staios is back. Daniel gets the puck to Burrows to the front of the net. Henrik scores! Henrik and Daniel Sedin, along with Alex Burrows, combine for the empty netter, and the Canucks have a 4-1 lead.
Henrik again finds the open man, Mitchell, slap shot, just wide. Henrik scores on the rebound, off the end boards and in. And Henrik has words for Phaneuf after putting the puck in the net.
And Phaneuf reacts back. That's the way to get back at a guy when he's in your face.
Sedin's move up the ice, penalized players back on. Daniel cuts to the high slot, backhands in front. Henrik scores on his own rebound. With 1:56 to go, Henrik Sedin ties the game at 3.
And that's created because Christian Ehrhoff, when he came out of the penalty box.
Daniel down for Henrik again. Daniel in front, had to reach back, but he gets the pass, fakes the shot, gets in deep, centers, Henrik scores! He's tied for the lead in scoring, as Henrik makes it 4-2.
Daniel Sedin, side of the net, Henrik for Hansen, he scores! The NHL's leading scorer banked one in, and it's a 1-1 tie. Here's Alex Burrows with a hard no-look pass. Henrik Sedin trying to tuck it in. Niemi stops him. Loose puck. Henrik scores! Here's Daniel. Henrik hits for the front of the net. Takes the pass and scores! What a response. Henrik Sedin has another multiple-point game, and the 3-goal lead is reestablished.
Roy was there. The Canucks get the puck to the side. Now they send it ahead. It's a breakaway. Henrik Sedin on Miller. Henrik scores! He leads the NHL in scoring, and he's got the 2-1 goal.
That was a nice aggressive play, and you're right, that's a positional save where he fought hard to get to the top of his blue paint, but then reacted to it so quickly.
Here's Burrows with a shot. Big rebound. Henrik scores! Another quick strike by the Sedin line, and the league's leading scorer has one. It's a 3-3 tie.
Ehrhoff picks it off. Up to center now. Daniel Sedin finds Henrik. Empty net. Scores! 4-2 Canucks. It's a party in the USA.
And now Samuelsson back with it. Samuelsson sends it in front. Save Maple Leaf. Rebound score. Henrik Sedin ties it up.
And the one time they don't have McCulloch and Jovanovski on the ice. They have the right forwards, but they don't have the right defense pair because it was an extended shift.
Here's Samuelsson. Slap shot. Stopped by Kiprusoff. Henrik scores! 3-0 Canucks, and they're still on the power play.
Brent Sutter not liking the way his team is playing.
Jovanovski and McCulloch get the assists on Vrbata's goal, but here's a short-handed goal by Henrik Sedin. What a momentum turn here. With 2:41 to go in the first, the Canucks are back up 2.
Simmons with a pass to Ryan Smith. What a great stick by Henrik Sedin. Out he starts, 4-on-2. Daniel, Henrik scores! The scoring champ, Henrik Sedin, with under 3 minutes to go, did the work himself this time. And I can't remember ever seeing Henrik Sedin more excited. Here's a 2-on-1. Samuelsson turns and has control. He passes off. Salo shoots. That's a ricochet off a body in front. Backhand shot. Daniel is stopped by Niemi. Another shot. They score. Henrik Sedin on the third chance. And Vancouver gets an early one to go with the late first period goal. 3-0 Canucks. O'Brien shot, and Niemi was equal to that. Bouncing puck off the skate again, and Versteeg stopped by O'Brien, who holds the puck in for Alex Burrows. Henrik's in front of the net. Scores! Henrik Sedin was in front.
Oh, here's Henrik Sedin picking up the puck. Moving in, there might be a penalty shot here as Bernard stopped him. Yes, there will. Henrik Sedin's going to go one-on-one on Marty Brodeur, trying to give the Canucks a 3-0 lead. Here's Henrik in. Deeks scores! Last year's Art Ross winner as his first of the year, and the Canucks lead by 3. The Canuck captain moves into the circle, now dishes down to Daniel. Back to Ehrhoff, lets it go again, missed the net. Henrik on the rebound, trying to bank it in, and he did!
There you go. Oh, man.
Bank shot. Don't know if it was a call shot, but it's 2-0 on the power play.
Oh, what great puck movement. The Canucks, when they have the man advantage in this.
Here's a race now, moving in Daniel Sedin, stopped by Turco, rebound, score! Henrik Sedin makes it 3-0 Vancouver. There's a couple of shots from the Sedins from 2 feet.
As they enter the zone, Daniel along the boards in front for Henrik. Shot! Dan Ellis is saying, how did that go in?
Here's Kessler cutting in front. Kessler to Daniel. Henrik scores!
And that's not a power play goal, although it might as well be.
But it's 2-0 as Henrik Sedin and Daniel each have a couple of points.
You just can't watch the puck.
Burrows out to center. Henrik Sedin with an empty net. Now Holtz is with him. Henrik scores! An empty netter to seal the deal with 31 seconds to go. A 4-1 Vancouver lead.
Alex Edler, Vancouver third-ranked power play in the league. A pass in front, scores, and just like that, Henrik Sedin has tied it on the power play. Took 15 seconds, and the Canucks are even.
Swung the puck around, so Stito couldn't move it up the board, so he dumps it back for Tootin. He's able to get it by Burrows, but now the Canucks steal the puck, and they go to work. Daniel Sedin from behind the net, centers, Henrik scores! It's just a clinic by the Canucks, who lead by 6. The Canucks go to work with a 2-0 lead already. Daniel takes the saucer pass, feeds back. Edler, Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin on the power play, and it's 3-0.
Sweet Georgia Brown again.
Here comes Daniel Sedin. Henrik racing to join him. Off the bench is Burrows. Daniel to Henrik. Scores!
Oh, man, what a nice move.
Tucked it in on the backhand with one hand on the stick. And it's 1-0 Vancouver. And Volpatti chasing after that puck. Gets to it ahead of Scratchins. Henrik's in front. Volpatti centers. Henrik scores! Now he's got a goal to go with his 2 assists, and the Canucks are up 5-1.
Ehrhoff walks in, fires, hit Kessler in front. Galmerson plays it, but not out. Henrik Sedin back in front to Daniel. Shovels it back to Samuelson. Henrik Sedin! Tie game!
Being watched by Brewer. Daniel trying to find room in front. Henrik still controlling. Henrik comes out the side. To Salo, weak shot. Comes in front, and Henrik scores! What a bounce!
Just like they had it planned.
Henrik Sedin has tied the game at 1.
More pressure. Morrow knocked down by Sauvé. Can't get up. Sauvé tips it ahead to Daniel. He's got Burrows and Henrik. Daniel to Burrows to Daniel to Henrik. He scores! Oh, what a thing of beauty! How do you stop that?
Samuelson on the points. Kessler chasing after the puck on the right wing, able to poke into the corner. Now he slides it back to Michael Samuelson. Samuelson with a wrist shot, deflects to Henrik Sedin. Henrik shoots, he scores! Henrik Sedin on the power play, and the Canucks are within 1. Here's a nice play. The Sedins, but then Daniel bobbled the puck. It's held in. Ehrhoff, lots of room. Wrist shot, fought off by the goaltender. Loose, and it deflected in.
I think Henrik Sedin's going to get this one.
I think a coin tried to clear it, and it deflected off Henrik into the goal. Tip pass, a beauty to Henrik. He rings the puck around. Hunwick. They have that luxury of dropping him down to defense as the 7th defenseman. Now here's Daniel. Drop pass. Henrik scores! Twins connect, and the Canucks lead for the first time. Duchesne to Stastny, back to Duchesne, centering feed intercepted. Here comes Henrik Sedin, long shot at the empty net, scores! Henrik with a couple here in the 3rd, and the Canucks lead 4-2. Kessler after the puck off the faceoff, gets it to Daniel in front. Henrik all alone, backhand, he scores! Power play goal. Sedins each pick up a point, and Henrik makes it 2-0.
Great patience by Henrik Sedin on Matthew Garon.
Ryan Suter all on the ice. Henrik got the draw. Kessler around on the boards in a set play. Burrows tips the puck out to center. Here comes Henrik Sedin. He scores! Finally, the Vancouver captain has a goal, and Vancouver has the 2-goal lead with 21 seconds to go. Henrik won the draw. Henrik sealed the deal. Daniel, Colleen stepped in, but Kessler gets the puck in the corner. Along the boards, he feeds the pass to Ehrhoff. His shot right to Henrik. He scores! There's your perfectly timed power play goal, and Vancouver has its first lead of the game at 3-2. A festive occasion. It started a little nervous, but it's a big-time party going on now. But a ways to go. Here's Henrik Sedin on a Vancouver power play. He's got an open net, and he scores! A pile-up, and Henrik Sedin, with great patience, gets his first goal of this series. And 22 seconds in, Vancouver has started a comeback.
Edler sends it back in. There's Galov out to play it for Coburn. Up to Yager. Edler closed on him. Burrows a shot. Loose in front, scores! Henrik Sedin, and the Canucks within 1 again.
As bad as this has been for Vancouver,
Tom Gilbert. Henrik to his brother Daniel. trading places with Salo. To Henrik. Salo, the one-time bomb. Tipped. Out of the net is Dubnyk. A bouncing puck, and Henrik Sedin scores on the rebound. Dubnyk hammering the net in frustration.
Henrik down low to Daniel. Back up top, Henrik Sedin slaps one on goal. Score! It went in off a Nashville stick. Kevin Klein tipped it past his own goalie, and Henrik Sedin's put the Canucks up 2-1.
Wow, the perfect tip, up and over.
Kessler at the side of the net. Great puck movement here around the outside. Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, Sammy Salo, Daniel in front. Neuvert made a save on Kessler. Loose puck, Henrik scores!
Carcillo got 2, 2, and 10. That's why he's gone.
Edler to the side, backhander, they score!
There you go. And boy, Henrik Sedin made that one look easy. And give Ryan Kessler credit. He's not going to get points in all these power play goals that are going in, but he's in front and is the pick.
Strike hustles to the puck. Bieksa moves down from the point, reads that one well. Strike without his stick tries to kick the puck out. Bieksa gets it to Henrik, and he scores! Hansen was screening, but it may have gone right through to make it 2-0. Kessler at center had to reach back to take that pass, but he does it successfully. Here's Henrik, shoots, scores! Alex Auld had a clean look at the shot, but it got through him, and the Canucks open the score.
Pounded, that'll open up that cross-seam play later.
Has been the best power play in the league. It hasn't scored in a couple of games. Trying to remedy that here. Here's Hamhuis. One-timer. Yami kicked it aside. Henrik scores! Perfect position in the power play that hadn't scored in a couple of games gets Vancouver a 2-1 lead.
Another chance for Matt Cullen, and reaching out was Elder to knock the puck away. Back comes Henrik Sedin. Canucks on the power play. Henrik across for Daniel. In front for Henrik. Scores! Wow! Power play goal. It's 1-0. Sedin line comes right back out for the face-off in the Anaheim zone. Ludman's after the puck in the corner. Gives it away to Burrows. Centering pass. Daniel scores! Or was that Henrik?
That was Henrik.
That was Henrik. The Canuck captain put it upstairs to make it 1-0.
The pass went by Daniel.
Edler towards the goal, blocked by Chera. Puck shot wide by Henrik. Here's Kessler, gives it away to Peverly, but he's checked by Daniel. Henrik to Bieksa. Edler again, 15 seconds to go in the period. Alex Edler, slap pass, score! Henrik Sedin tipped it home, and the Canuck captain puts his team on top, and Vancouver stays on the power play. Henrik, if you're wondering, played just under 5 minutes in the first period. Here's bits from Daniel to Henrik, he scores!
Whoa, man, was that nice.
I'm not sure it initially went in, but Henrik on the rebound poked it past Backstrom, and the Canucks 50 seconds into the second go up 3-1. And they send Burrows in, puck got away from him. Daniel gets it, centers, Henrik scores! 53 seconds in, and the Sedins are at it again.
Wow, what a play. And Alex Burrows just couldn't handle on the fresh ice.
Kevin Bieksa. Burrows in the slot. Kessler providing the screen in front. Alex Edler at the right point. Takes the shot. Dubnyk rejected. Rebound. Henrik scores! The hottest of the Canucks, Captain Henrik Sedin, provides the first goal to the front of the net. Henrik. Edler and Hamhuis at the points. What a great pass. Daniel. Hamhuis shoots. What a save by Quick. Loose puck, score! Henrik Sedin, after Jonathan Quick made tremendous saves, and Vancouver has the lead at 3-1. Some insurance now. Edler in front of the net. Hit it. Hamhuis trying to hold the puck in, and the Kings will get a chance to clear this. No, they don't. Henrik Sedin kept it in after the block by Hamhuis. Here's Daniel. Henrik scores! Overall, the power play didn't look pretty, except in the end, 1-0 Vancouver.
Allen wasn't sure whether to play that puck as it slowed along the end boards. Finally came into the trapezoid. But the Blues can't move it out. Here's Henrik Sedin pouncing on the puck. Burrows! Henrik scores! But the Canuck captain has his first of the year. That ricochets to Daniel Sedin, who takes a look and gets the puck out. It's past Rome, and Henrik's in with Burrows. Henrik Sedin centers. Burrows to Henrik. He scores!
Oh, man, was that nice.
Give and go, back and forth. 2-goal lead for Vancouver.
You would think Aaron Rome would know better.
And Henrik are both there. And Burrows wound up chopping the puck to the corner. Here's Daniel Sedin. Back to Dan Hamhuis. Tanev to Daniel Sedin. Slap shot. Scores! I think Henrik may have tipped that shot from his brother. But as they did earlier in the game, the Canucks respond quickly to make it a one-goal game again. Burrows takes it from Henrik Sedin. Here's Daniel Sedin. In front. Henrik scores! He scores the puck. Bobrovsky able to poke it away. Garrison moves in from the right point. Round for Daniel Sedin, missed it. But here's the other Dan Hamhuis with a shot. Deflects to the side, they score! Henrik Sedin made no mistake, he roofed it, and the Canucks finally get on the board. The game's tied at 1.
Kind of an interesting thing. Once they snap that streak, sometimes there's a little bit of a letdown. All to the point. Garrison, a shot. It's deflected. Puck is loose. They score. I think that could get waved off as it looked like Sedin stepped into it and bumped it into the net. Here's the shot, and it bounced off of him. Let's just watch this because he skates towards the puck. He sees it, and he kind of just is stopping, but you can't tell me that that's not intentional right there. Sedin didn't inadvertently bump into it or stop into it. He went after it. Yeah, they're going to let it go.
Lead feed, and away goes Henrik. He busts through. Henrik trying to center it, and a penalty upcoming. Daniel Burrows, a stop by Chris Mason, and it's going to be a penalty shot.
Which is my preference when you go to take a penalty shot. Don't let anyone confuse it. Here he goes.
0 for 3 in his shootout career up against Chris Mason. And what a move! Sign him up for the shootout. 2-goal leads restored.
Canucks playing this power play with a sense of purpose. Here's Edler. Garrison wants the pass. There it is. He shoots. Blocked. Henrik scores!
That shot hit Daniel Sedin in the crease. And you can see he is very slow to get up.
Henrik Sedin brings the puck out. Empty net. Tried a shot. Rolling through. Scores!
And did you notice where Henrik shot that one from?
Colorado side of center.
You got it.
Daniel Sedin. Henrik Sedin behind the net. He'll give it to Daniel Sedin. Daniel Sedin walks out, feeds it across. There's Henrik Sedin, and he scores. We have seen that so many times. Daniel to Henrik, it's 2-0.
Power play for the Flames. Stajan has the puck. Reinhardt's out there. Give the kid a chance. Canucks steal, can't clear, kept onside, shot. Reinhardt tried to corral it and hit him in front of the goal. Lost his stick. Canucks get the puck. Henrik's pass to Garrison. Henrik gets it back with an empty net. Scores! Vancouver.
First goal of the season. So 20 shots so far for Higgins. There's a shot right on. The rebound to Daniel. Back in front. They score. Henrik Sedin ties it for Vancouver.
Works the puck ahead to Dubinsky, but he can't move it out. Henrik Sedin to Daniel Sedin. Puts one on goal. Kessler on the backhand. Stopped by McElhinney. They jam away. It's in. The Canucks have scored on the power play. They were all jamming away at the pads. It might have been Daniel Sedin. We'll have to wait to see a replay. Weiss throws the puck forward. Here's Daniel Sedin. 2-on-1 with Henrik. Daniel in on goal. Daniel slows, shoots. Stopped by Nabokov. Henrik and the rebound scores. Henrik Sedin put it in.
Pass by Dale Weiss.
Yep.
That long two-zone pass by Dale Weiss to start this play. Head up.
The X is still with the puck. Gets a return pass from Daniel Sedin to the goal line. Kessler brings it in front. Stop, rebound. Henrik scores. Canucks are on the board. A power play goal from captain Henrik Sedin makes it 2-1. Blue Jackets laying back here, John. Filling up the neutral zone. As Henrik Sedin moves in on the left wing. Drops to Daniel. Daniel shoots. Bobrovsky the same. Henrik on the rebound. Puck is in. Kicked in by Bobrovsky. It'll be Henrik Sedin's goal. And the Canuck captain makes it 3-1. Henrik Sedin leaves for Daniel Sedin. Out of the corner. Daniel cuts to the high slot. Daniel still with the puck. Passes over to Stanton. Back to Daniel Sedin. Takes a look. Lets it go. Scores! Was it tipped? Or is it Daniel's 300th career goal? Pass comes back to Garrison again. Once more to Henrik. Cutting in front. Centers. Daniel couldn't get it through the pile. Now Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin from Daniel Sedin on a power play of all things, and the Canucks lead 2-1. Stanton's out of the box, and he's after the puck on the near side, picking it up and skating out. 3 Canucks through center. Stanton and the Sedins, and Ryan Stanton's pass broken up, but he gets it back. Daniel, Henrik shoots, scores! Well, the initial rush didn't work, but Stanton got the puck back, and the Twins made it happen to make it 2-0.
Henrik left the puck to Ryan Kessler. Back to Bieksa's got some room on the other side. Garrison couldn't one-time it. Bieksa does. That's blocked. Sedin's get it back. Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin provides the exclamation mark.
Henrik check before he can make the centering pass. Sestito tracks the puck down along the boards. Burrows to Henrik Sedin. Bieksa moves in from the blue line. Nabokov tried the sweep check. Now he might be in trouble. They score! Nicholas Jensen. Henrik Sedin acting as if he might have banked it in, but he might just be celebrating a point at this point.
Yeah.
Has some room on the left side. Pass down for Daniel Sedin. Back to Hanhughes. He puts one on net. Deflected in. I think Henrik Sedin tipped it. Canucks draw first blood with just over 6 minutes to go in the opening period on a tip shot from the blue line.
Against Richardson. Puck comes back at the line, knocked down. Henrik Sedin, empty net to shoot at. And he got it! He got it! Daniel Sedin gets it back out. Edler had to take it in the backhand, so couldn't let the shot go. Sedin down low. This is Daniel Sedin switching off there with Henrik, who goes to the front of the net. Scores!
The puck off the opening draw all the way back behind the Colorado net for an early touch for Varlamov. Daniel Sedin holds the puck in, center to Henrik, he scores! 10 seconds into the game, Henrik Sedin makes it 1-0.
Well, Varlamov just back from injury.
Daniel takes his pass. Now to the side of the net, Henrik for Daniel. Oh, what a stop by Peters off the blocker. Now Henrik at the side. Pete scores! Thought Peters maybe got that one with the glove, but Henrik jammed it home to make it 1-1. 10 seconds to go in the period. Canucks looking for a late one. Daniel with a shot. Stop. Henrik with the rebound scores! Henrik Sedin with 4 seconds to go in the period, and the Canucks are down 2-1. Daniel Sedin with a step on the left wing. Drop pass for Verbata. He takes the puck to the corner. Round behind the net. Verbata to Henrik. Scores!
Oh,
blind pass by Verbata. Bobrovsky on the wrong side of the net, and Henrik makes it 2-0.
Man, oh man.
Stephen Weiss gains the attacking line, dumps the puck in. Riley Sheahan in after Alex Edler, who didn't know where the puck was. He'd overskated it. Comes loose in some feet. Daniel Sedin. What a play. Henrik Sedin hits the net. 160 feet from the goal. They're still making those special plays. We'll stay here for another day. They're still thinking a couple of goals here.
In comes Cronwall, puck's chipped by him. Henrik, another open net. Goal 201.
Now the Canucks will bring it to center. Remember, the Flyers are dead last in the NHL when skating on the penalty kill. And that is a goal for the captain, Henrik Sedin, on a beautiful redirect. Goes over the shoulder of Ray Emery. And that didn't take long for Vancouver to go up 2-0.
And Alex Burrows gets to the loose puck, trying to get it past Ryan Suter. And finally it's out to center. The Canucks have a 3-on-1. Daniel Sedin down the right, in on goal, stop, Henrik scores! Henrik Sedin on the rebound, and the Canucks tie the game at 1. Puts one wide of the goal. It comes to Henrik Sedin on the right wing. Into the corner for Daniel. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Clendening, long blast. Scores! Hansen might have tipped it. The shot from the line, and the power play goal gives Vancouver its first lead.
Either Hansen or Henrik Sedin.
Hansen onto the ice as the extra attacker. Quickly ahead to Henrik Sedin. Hansen goes to the net. Drop pass comes to Daniel. Across. Here's Hamhuis cutting in. Weak shot. Stop. Rebound. They score. Henrik Sedin with 2 minutes to go. And the Canucks have tied the game at 4. Turning on Schwartz. Dan Hamhuis from the corner. Here's Kennens looking in front. Back to Hamhuis. Drags in the middle. Lets it go. And deflected rebound. They score. Henrik Sedin. He's 1 point away from 900 as he makes it 4-2 Vancouver. The puck in the right wing corner. Henrik Sedin to the blue line. Weber back to Henrik. Daniel at the goal line. Brings the puck in front. Centers for Verbata. Couldn't get the shot through. Puck still alive. Henrik scores! His 900th point in the NHL. A power play goal, and the Canucks are on the board. Trying to find some room. Pass to Higgins. Behind the net, Daniel Sedin. Burns looks like he's out of gas. Daniel comes out front. Turns. Centers. Henrik scores! We're seeing some Sedinery in the second period. The Canucks are within 1. Korpikoski turning on the left wing. Here's Doan with a wrist shot off the right pad of Jacob Markstrom. Tanev gets the puck ahead. Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin. Trying to get around Moore. Scores! The Canuck captain into the open cage, and the Vancouver Canucks lead 3-1. Now it's centered, but Daniel Sedin's the only man there. He skates ahead. Feeds Henrik, empty net, backhander, scores! Another empty net goal for the captain, and the Canucks lead 4-2. Edler, drop pass, just got it by Frolik. Henrik Sedin moves in. Daniel Sedin, back to Alex Edler. Tries a wrist shot, that one deflects wide. Henrik scores! Puck came off the end boards. Henrik Sedin got behind Pavlik and tapped it in, and it's 2-1.
A little give and go. Edler's on the back doorstep. Henrik, Daniel. Verbata stays in front. Edler backed off to the boards. His cross-ice pass. Here's Henrik for Daniel. A deflection. They score! A power play goal for the Vancouver Canucks.
This is Sutter coming in, gets a handle on the puck, stops, trying to stuff it out in front of the net. Ramo had the door guarded. Here's Henrik Sedin, scores! Wow! Talk about threading the needle.
Verbata trying to find some open room on the far side. Pass comes to Henrik, down to Daniel. Now Verbata. Minutes to go on the power play. Daniel to Henrik, he shoots, scores! The captain with a couple of shots on this power play, and the second one is in the net to make it 2-1 Vancouver. Ben Hutton quickly through center. Drop pass for Daniel Sedin. In front, here's a chance, and they score! Henrik Sedin set up by Daniel, and the Canucks have cut the lead in half.
Ben Hutton gains the blue line, drops it back for Daniel, and Daniel spots Henrik tape to tape. Henrik had time.
Hansen starts out. We're halfway through the third. 3-2 Columbus. Daniel slides the puck in. Hansen hustles to it, puts it in front. Henrik scores. Just like that. Jannik Hansen with his third point of the game. Daniel as well, and Henrik ties the game at 3. There goes the goalie to the bench. Loose puck in front. Here to the side. Hutton gets it ahead. Daniel Sedin with an empty net to shoot at. Lets it go, and he scores. Looking in front. Henrik to Daniel. Hit the post. Rebound. Weber shoots. Blocked. Edler gets the puck. Down to Daniel. Cross. Henrik shoots. Scores. 900 points for Daniel Sedin. A power play goal.
Henrik return pass broken up and cleared by the Canucks. When Andy Green scored a power play goal earlier in this period, it marked the 14th time. Taken here, the intercept, and they score. Out of nowhere, shorthanded goal by Henrik Sedin. And the Canucks are back in it.
This is just... Back to Weber. Here's Henrik Sedin with a slap shot that fluttered off his stick and into the corner. Now Daniel. Cross for Henrik. Scores! Finally, they cash in. The captain on the blind backhand pass from his brother. And it's a 2-2 tie with 4:10 to go. High slot. Doesn't shoot it. Passes to Verbata. Back to Daniel Sedin. Here's Edler. Looking across to the crease. Tipped in by Henrik Sedin. Power play goal, and the Canucks lead 4-1. Henrik onto the puck in the corner. Finds Daniel. To the blue line, Hutton. Daniel Sedin. Henrik Sedin. Banks it in off Dubnik. He was trying to go backdoor to Berchi, but the pass never got through. It wound up in the net. Here's a one-timer from Tramkin. Stop. And rebound, Daniel Sedin. Henrik scores! Henrik the goal, but the freak show has begun. Tramkin should get his first point.
He should get his first point.
Markstrom drops it down. Ahead to Daniel. He's going to stay out apparently. Daniel Sedin in, drops. Tanev. Daniel. Tanev scores! They've done it again. That's a big clear for LA. Markstrom will try the quick up to catch the Kings changing. Daniel Sedin for Henrik Sedin. Pass back to Larson. Loads it up, rolling puck blocker save. Henrik scores on the rebound. Rebound came right to the Canuck captain, and on the power play, he's got his team within 1. Daniel comes out the side, drops the puck back for Henrik. Centering pass intended for Eriksson was tipped away. Larson moves down. Behind for Eriksson. Puts it in front. Henrik scores! He was checked as he let it go, but the puck bounced in off the post, and the Canuck captain has tied the game at 2.
And the puck's thrown through center. Here's Jannik Hansen. Darts to the puck. Deeks, and he's stopped by Frederick Anderson. An all-Danish breakaway, and now out in front of the net. Henrik Sedin scores! Wow, he had so much time alone in front of the net after Hansen was turned back. Henrik Sedin scores.
Trying to throw it across to Henrik. Now it's ahead to the Canuck captain. Out of the box, in on goal. Shoots, he scores! Henrik Sedin from the penalty box ripped it in glove side, and the Canucks lead 2-1.
Canucks read that so well.
Down 2-0 and just over 7 minutes to go. Spiza shoots the puck in from center. Fowler has it. That one took a weird hop. Here's Eriksson. Shoots. Henrik Sedin tipped it in. Was that the BX stanchion? Man, it was close. And Eriksson sets up Henrik Sedin. The Canucks are on the board. Ahead to Henrik Sedin. In on the right wing. Centers the puck. Comes to Daniel. Backhands one. Henrik on the rebound. Scores! Henrik Sedin roofed it. Each of the Twins has a goal in this one, and the Canucks are back within a goal. Dustin Browning with a wrist shot. Blocker saved by Ryan Miller, who directs the puck right to Henrik Sedin. Through center with Brandon Daniel. Tried to get the pass through to Daniel. Broken up. Troy Stetcher follows up. His shot tipped in by Henrik.
Boy, we saw Ryan Miller in the first period.
Fowler, though, has the puck. He shoots. Miller the save, and Eriksson turns with the puck. He's got Henrik Sedin with him. 2-on-1. Raquel, the only man back. Here's a centering pass. Henrik scores.
Yes, the referee's pointing in the net.
They hit the back bar, I think. Red light's not on, but Henrik Sedin appears to have ended it with 59 seconds remaining in overtime. Knocked that one down. Drop pass. Zolnarchuk with a shot blocked, and the Canucks will try to turn back. Daniel Sedin leading the rush. Eriksson takes his pass. Center, Spiza shot it wide. Henrik on the rebound, scores! Career point number 999. Puck in, skates off the draw. Comes free to Stetcher. Ahead to Eriksson. Edler to Daniel Sedin. Henrik going to the net. Daniel centers. Henrik peaks. Scores! And they're all going to come off the bench to congratulate Henrik Sedin. 1,000 points in the NHL. Granlund. Puck was in too tight. He missed it. Now he's after it again. Marcus Granlund. 3 Blues on him. Henrik Sedin comes in after the back. Here's Daniel to Henrik. He scores! Henrik Sedin set up by Daniel. Scott Trade Center in an uproar. They didn't like the whistle on the last one, and the Canucks come down the ice and tie the game. The captain makes it 2-2. After making the right pad save, fans react as Miller upended the LA forward. Now the Canucks have a break. Henrik Sedin out of the box. Edler going to the net. Henrik Sedin centers for Edler. Deflection! It went in off Drew Doughty, who slams the glass in frustration. Henrik Sedin trying to find Edler, gets the goal, and it's 2-0. He and Henrik have been out there a while. Daniel in front, and Tramkin couldn't get his stick on the puck. Chaput hustles to hold it in. Henrik Sedin to Daniel Sedin. In front for Henrik, he scores! Henrik Sedin on the backhand, tipped it past Crawford. And with under a minute to go in the first, the Canucks open the scoring. Bouncing one in wide of the goal. Chaput first to the puck, spins to find some room. Stetcher quickly across. Edler settles the puck. Alex Edler with a wrist shot, hoping for a tip. They score on the rebound. Henrik Sedin banged it in. And for the second straight game, the captain has the opening goal. It's 1-0 Vancouver.
And you could see Alex Edler just aiming this one.
Kulak plays the puck in and goes after Pouliot to try to pressure. Canucks move it ahead. Here's Daniel Sedin, 2-on-1 with Henrik. Daniel in towards the goal. Centers. Henrik scores! 2 goals in 38 seconds, and the Canucks lead 5-3. Derek Pouliot up the left wing. Nice pass. Eriksson moving in with a wrist shot off the blocker of Quick, who was out to challenge. Henrik Sedin throws one in. Might have hit the goaltender. Might have hit Shore. Hit something and went into the net. And the Canucks' goal drought is over, as Henrik Sedin would appear to have gotten Vancouver on the board. Canucks control. Del Zotto down to Sam Gagner. Back to Daniel Sedin. Henrik scores on the rebound. Henrik Sedin ends his long goal drought, popping that one home. His 3rd of the year, and it's 2-1 Canucks.
Joel Kenville looking on as